Someone asked if it is difficult to build a website like that one. On the right side you can switch between the top bar. That's the first thing which you create, and you can put it on and off in the side. So the judge poem is off. Let's go to it. So it's not in the top bar. How do you make the shadow? The shadow. Just double click. Here you have design. And here this is German, but it's the shadow. And then you can change it. This is mouse over. This is roundabout in yellow. So it's not so difficult, and you can also copy one and put it to the next one. Let's go to the 7 questions. For sure it's not a perfect explanation because I have no time. What have you done? What someone would ask? Wait. How do you make it glowing, these letters? Again, double click, and here you have effects. It's the F. So you have to, but it takes some time until you figure it out. For me, I believe I have here, I need, until I found that one. That is all okay. And here then we have the grep, and I will delete later something or maybe most stuff of here, but then the website is finished. The rest I will keep because of this one, but here I will delete a lot of stuff. But for sure I do not read it now with the camera, and what I delete and what not. But it's not so difficult. So I show you here. Here you can get a new section. Just take it here and then you pull it here to this side. And later you can change it. Here you switch between that. Block is extra, that is the block. That is the top bar, which you must create first. Here you have the plus. You can put a picture into it, like here we had it already. Or a button. These are the buttons. I use that one, you can also use that one and later change it. You can scroll down so that you see it a little bit. This is some whatever stuff. Also for that, PayPal or whatever. This is just some pictures which you can add. Stripes. Here you have video. It's the same thing. You take it here, pull it here, double click, and you can put it in, and then you can change the size, etc. It's not so difficult. And when you put here a new section into it, like that one, or a vision, and you just delete that stuff. And you can put the text into it. You have also on the plus button, here you have the text. And also when you click it here on, you have here on that one, yeah, it's German, but it's on the same place in English. And then you can add a picture or just a color or whatever, a video. So I have to put it out again. Delete it. Let's check if it is correct. Yes. Same, just a picture. So you work yourself through it, but it takes a time until you figure out the perfect design. So it's more like you have to be creative. Like I put the Logia column symbol up there, as you see it, about us, etc. And then the next section. This is a little bit more difficult, but you have also templates which you can use. You have some templates, then you use that, and so that it looks good. And the important thing is that you bring some change into it. So for me it's important that I use all the tools which are important. Where else do we have? Yeah, this is video maker, Shutterstock picture. Apps we have also. You can search them, search it out, and then later edit to it. Also SEO, you must check that all is perfect so that they find you. But you know, I have the satellite problem, so it does not work that way here. This is to register, a formula which you can put in. You see it in the blog contact. And you have different designs. Also with the blog you can play really much around how you design the blog. Because when we look at the blog, I have made it that way that you see it in the About Us chapter. This is the blog, then with the color, with the symbol, here crown, to use that. So it's more about design, but I have not the perfect time because I would also not make that red. I would check another color to make it more smooth, so that it all should fit. But it's not so difficult as you think. It's not so difficult. But it takes. But when you have something like that, it takes for sure a half year until you have figured it out all. When you do it by yourself. And when you have a job and just in your free time, work a little bit with it. I check here again if this is okay. Load it again. And these are short videos for sure. And there's a limit with the gigabytes, so you have to pay 200 euro or whatever, I don't know now. And then you have enough gigabyte for pictures, etc. And for a website like logia.com, like logiacolumn.com, because otherwise it would be a Wix website. Because I use here Wix, I believe it's in Israel, the company. That you can also make with a pump, etc. But not so difficult. And as I said, the only thing what is left is that I will delete here the nonsense here, and the rest I will keep because of the swarm. But that stuff here, most of that I will delete. And it's also in the movie. And in the last block, we check what remains for the stupid pig. Let's go here down. Logia column and what remains to him. Nothing, because the website is finished. Just a little bit to make the sign here, they are better, but I don't do it because of satellite. I have to leave again later. And what remains for the pig, he simply wants to destroy me, nothing else is left for him. He wants to disfigure me and a later reset. Now, but what he wants to do with me, same with you. That's who they are, pigs. That you have to understand.